Hello viewers, and so I will welcome you to another edition of Youth Encounter. And they come to you live on Star TV on channel 21 and on the internet broadcast now www.startvs.com and on Facebook now Star TV Live. Me and my presenter Mohamed Basiru Sanusi. So the encounter today will look inside various sectors then for the youth. We will bring on what happen from the youth sector in charge. We're in the National Youth Commission with the head we're in the Ministry of Youth. And same as we'll look inside the clothing line as we get a border. We don't spend a lot of time in Guinea, don't come back home for CRBS, then will help now the clothing sector. As we get the Jamo Limited, we all know what will happen when they play a league for the start. They support all the teams with Jazzy. They don't do into for a very long time, and now they launch in first official company in this country as we don't go out and go try. And also inside the encounter today, I'll get now the studios where other guy we don't help now the gaming sector. First time we don't play PlayStation, we don't tag them as idoler, but now money don't involve. We don't do the gala for 5 million, and now then get the tournaments we then put 20 million. For that, I want to welcome Emerson Kamara, we now the Deputy Youth Commissioner of the National Youth Commission, as it only come before it get the post, and even when it get the big office now, it's still an honor we call the encounter. Emerson, thank you for getting to inside the encounter like all time.
Yeah, thank you, my brother.
I can vividly recall say you come out the encounter the last time when he pleased the president for appointing you as the deputy youth commissioner, and now the shuffle is gone. I don't know how you come here back, he pleased the president to make you minister of something and all. Happy for get you again, Emerson.
Yeah, of course, now you get the right, constitutional right for do so. And but as a citizen, you always happy for serve your nation. You understand in any capacity. You know, if you serve them and serve them well.
But prior to the elections, we'll see your commitment to the kind of encounter. Anytime we'll call you upon, you come and give you support. How the appointment become to you? Because you don't spend over 1 year in the office now.
Well, first of all, it was a challenge because Lord not forget say we deal with the most critical sector in the country. We get for the youth. We all know the percentage of young people we make up the population of this country. We also know, say, when you talk about unemployment, that people that will not get job, now young people we talk about now, not to say now old pie you talk or say you not get job, now young people say it was challenging. Also, don't forget, say young people will get these things that we want and done immediately. You understand? So even when we don't come in our office for the past months, we done the plan for make sure say we implement tangible things that we go change young people in life, not to that kind one till we go just serve you for 1 or 2 weeks or months. You understand? But we also know say it's challenging because that stage of planning they not understand them because most of the time they want for see the change want. That is why somebody go tell you say, hey, this is not just 1 year. You tell you no, we want for see them now. Because
and what not the ground go tell you say the ground guy.
Well, that is why I say the aspect of
it never happen immediately.
The aspect of the young people and the nine kind people and they not to old person, young man as somebody you want. You find out where they talk about forgo this routine temple run, not to old people they go there with young people there. That they tell you say they can go to the highest level of having to achieve in even our risks they want.
And so I will bring you back Emerson. We can look at the plans them, how now we implement them. People only commend the black and white. Law Council implementation in the phone. I just welcome now the studio Abubakar Kamara. We now the CEO for Baka Video Gaming International. As then we don't get this initiative we didn't call the Baka Video Gaming Competition. Baka, one for tell you thank you and welcome. I look like for come back home.
Thank you very much. Well, it's always good for me when I come back home. Okay. No place like home, so I always feel good.
So the entire idea, the Baka. You know, when somebody here for the very first time, they wonder how we come together to put this wonderful name.
Well, the Baka gaming movement is all about my own concept. Me not a gamer, me not a real gamer. So I get the opportunity for go overseas. So soon as I get this opportunity, I not do any other thing. So I just concentrate on this gaming side, make sure that this gaming come to reality, so help the gamers them achieve their dreams. And the way people learn they think about this gaming sector, they call them mediocre, drop out. You know, people know And this gaming sector, they make huge billions pounds and dollars all over the world. You understand? The game they pay you for your talent.
So then an opportunity for Salone for join the race
Yeah.
and get the benefits as other people don't do in the past.
Yes.
I bring him back in name now Abubakar Kamara and at the Steve Bakar video gaming competition. I just welcome now the studio Ibrahim Jello. We normally don't call Cape. Cape now a wonderful tailor and we don't see a work we don't do in and out of the country. We left with force and good day Conakry, but yet still the country with the benefit. Now I don't come back and the car open the first company under in Jamo Limited. Ibrahim, one for tell you thank you and congratulations for give you support to the country.
Thank you very much, Bash, and thank you to viewers.
Look to Jamo, when you come about this combination of name. I remember when you be there, Tongue, everybody knows say you passionate about football, you go support, you know, that kind of person, way creative, way talk about design. And we don't say you don't go Guinea in and out. So the impact you go create for make Jazzy. When the Premier at the start, so still say you supply all the teams, then ministry, department, and agency, you don't give them supply. Look to the initiative. How you come about time and how you don't sustain them?
Of course, naturally, na my dream. It started from my daddy. Of course, the one that you know, no say na my daddy, and the first still always so sporting jazz in this country during the time of Bambi Kamara. So now like something I inherit, not something we knew. And secondly, even while we as a Sierra Leonean, I've been Guinea all this while. I decide for come back home and give my own support to the youth of this country, try to empower them and see how best we can move this country in challenge before.
Okay. I'll bring them back. Let me get them inside the studio. I get Ibrahim Jallo, and we people only call Cape. I get Abubakar Kamara, one is for Bakar Video Gaming International, and also Emerson Kamara, we Deputy Youth Commissioner, now the National Youth Commission. Carry on for day 3. This is a youth encounter. They come to you live on Star TV on Channel 21. And we could talk say the chief they make law when you take. We'll go for a quick break and we'll come right back.
Sierra Leone's ever-growing youthful population still continues to grapple with high rates of unemployment and other challenges. Despite the enormous challenges, young people are still working on realizing their potential. With emerging entrepreneurs and innovators, Youth Encounter on Star Television and Radio is a program that showcases successful young people, discuss the challenges and provide recommendations. Join Mohammed Basiru Sanusi here. It's Youth Encounter on Star TV on Channel 21.
Welcome viewers, you still about Youth Encounter. You come to you live on Star TV on Channel 21. We broadcast live from Media One Center Studios, now 3 Mamas 3 Book Face inside Freetown and online at www.startvus.com. On Facebook, now Star TV Live. Let's start with Emerson Kamara. Emerson, before the elections, when I send out the New Direction Manifesto, we, some of you now, with the help of other people, when I explain the current president, waiting and the challenge, what the administration of APC will get on youth. It's our document today when I talk about the youth and employment to a very high rate, where the document say now 67%. And after that, when I address things that we need to do from page 43 to that of page 45. Also, we do now as a country because people don't tell you say the ground dry, and youth and the complaint say today they don't get work.
All right. Obviously, we talk about 67% before we come into governance. We get for do it. We in a challenging figure. We get for do it. Young people in this country, we not being employed. You understand? We not get job. You understand? So, when we come in governance, this is 1 year now. I will tell you, say it is not 67% again because there are clear pointers that we will point out as a government that we don't engage young people and we don't end up for make them not get employment. I will mention one way. We there now. If you come on, you watch at the stadium, you see a whole lot of young people going there to watch the FC Cologne game and anti-drugs. That will tell you, say we don't get hundreds of young people and get employed through football, and that's under the new direction because the Excellency, the President, being promised he will make the game play. Now the game they play, we don't see then they buy with young talented footballers, and now they are employed now. You understand? We also roll out some few things there in the ministry and both the NYS and also the commission where we get about hundreds of young people going for attachment in township, and some they go as coppers them but that's not enough for fit and tackle that kind of amount. If you inherit a 67% of unemployment rate of young people, you get for able to go back and plan properly, because not a small number that one day, you get for do quick things then, like then quick things the way they engage some of them, you understand, where you also get for go plan back and see what you go do for make sure say you break down that percentage to probably, if you not done but a level where sometimes we'll say 10% or 15 or 20%. So for over the years, what we don't do now that we don't engage donor partners, then we don't see how best we can design project that we not hundreds but thousands of young people we will go and make sure say we engage them. So this year, not a year of planning, we don't plan. Last year, this year, and here we'll get actions we get for do making sure we engage with young people, thousands of young people. One key one are that for the past month we don't get a planning stage of the African Development Bank project we then sponsor. We get for do 2,400 youths them, you understand. So now the initial stage we've been there. For last year we've been get the TVET image campaign stage, you've been get consultations here and there, you understand. But this particular year we get the implementation of the project proper way. At the end of the day we'll get 2,400 young people then attached, you understand. So if we begin pull that kind of figure from the rate of unemployment, you will find out say before the year they done the aspect of what would they talk about the ground dry, it will come. And let tell you something. Yes, not a only would that don't come out na institutions and university get the issue of employment. Not forget say bulk of the young people here not get skills, in fact. You understand? So automatic for solve the young man in problem we go meet na Black Street. If you put on a Black Street, which I get for go put them, you don't get skills. You understand? Not about the aspect of what in the ministry they do now as a sector. The ministry they construct 10 car wash across the western area. We get for engage by the end of this year. We get for engage a whole lot of hundreds of young people. But them same young people, the only way you want for go put on their side and not get skills. They not get trained skills where they train at all. So as a responsible government, you're not the only rush into solving the problem. So it got to take time. A time wherein you will get the young people and they train them in skills and attach them and change their life. Because if you attach somewhere, some side way, at the end of the month they pay you, the ground no will dry for you. The ground not dry for me, I get paid. You understand? That brother now we don't dedicate in here all this while for train and no say if we able make jazzy football jazzy engage yourself, you understand, the ground not dry for them. So you get for take you time and train the young people. The 2,400 what they talk about in the African Development Bank, 210 of them are they get for do with entrepreneurship. You understand? And they are not graduate them.
So that means we're not going to get a start-up capital from waiting the bank don't give you now?
You understand? Definitely, that's the funding from the African Development Bank. We get for do 2,400 young people. 2,400 young people, 210 of them are now people who now graduate, they will get for train into entrepreneurship. You understand? So in whole now implementation stage with this. So this year go see say we go solve 2,400.
In 2019, what do you expect more from the commission? You mean say okay, we need a plan.
No, not to plan. This is just one figure. I'll come back to the aspect about talking about 4,000. Then we don't wrap them up. You understand?
Okay, I got already then bring you to something will be very important on the National Youth Service. Don't know how far you don't go. And to this other 4,000 you talk about. Your name is Emerson Kamara. Now, the Deputy Youth Commissioner, the National Youth Commissioner, I just bring in Abubakar Kamara from back of video gaming. Inside the gala, we give 5 million. And we still say the Komura, go tell him Pekin thank you. I be the advice you for let you play game. We on a more real sense, it don't tell us no go play PlayStation, but he happy for receive the money. And what you wanna be doing, make the visible. We not say okay, go announce on a TV or go announce on a radio. Now we get the 20 million gala. Look the space from the 5 million gala to the 20 million competition now.
Well, just like if I can relate, just like what me brother just say, unemployment. This will employ youth them, will make you them engage, will make you them use their talents. You understand? And will take you them for exposing talent international standard and for showcase their talent international level. You understand? This all help youth them for be employed. So just like the question we asked regarding to the 5 million and the 20 million, the 5 million is just a stepping stone. Like we don't have any platform in this country, you understand? for the gamers. Now we have platform, we are register and we are trademark. You understand? So it's all about gaming. If you are gamers, just step up, and this is time for all the gamers to come in front, grab your form, and then get yourself ready. We are going to set all the platform to the international standard. You think about the gaming console, the standard that the international gamers are using now presently is that console we are going to use now. You think about the chairs, everything is the upgraded version game and console and gadgets we are going to use like the international standard. So this will give the the youth platform to showcase their talents. Even today, I go Black Street. When you measure Black Street, my brother, I make account Black Street. I go Black Street. Then present 13 gamers them for take part by the competition. 13 gamers them we get talent, youth them. Like he win the 20 million, not for win the 20 million, all in at the team, we left in our street. You win the 20 million, you go represent your country, international platform day for the gamers them. In the next 1-2 years, this gaming platform, they go inside Olympics. And we not get the gaming platform before for showcase, say this is the one that's going to represent our country. Now we get the platform with and we get the chance for show them talent. Say this is what I'm doing.
Look at the outcome from the 5 million before come to the 20 million. How many players then will participate in terms of audition, and how will it look like?
Well, it will look so exciting because we pull about 1,000 forms free. We give people them 500 forms come in, you know, Salomon mentality. Say, like this come on, maybe not fake or not too fake. So 500 forms come in. We then go through audition. 42 players qualify for the competition. With that 42 players, we get the Xbox console, we get the PlayStation console. The Xbox console, you get a group stage. The Xbox winner with the match, where they beat everybody in that group, the match will go facing the PlayStation winner where they beat everybody in that group and the final. So if you think say you good now you console when a PlayStation 4, myself a good now me console na Xbox One. We two I don't beat all man, I made don't meet up final. The 20 million is there. You get home and away. I'm not gonna only beat me na my console. Automatically beat me na my console, I don't lose the match. I'm not going to beat you na a console. But some gamers, they are very talented. They can play the two console. Including me, I can play the two console, become a gamer.
In the past now FIFA 18, now FIFA 19, where this you for creative. I can tell people and say anybody with dull, we not smart, and not play FIFA 19.
Sure.
I'll come to you back and can look to the game. That bring in Cape. Cape, so the whole idea, I can very recall at the time when I go Conakry, I go on a place, I see I'm a surprise. And they say, okay, it's a linear like this, dinner, and I see the kind way how the factory big, people and they work for you, everybody they spending time, and the kind of quality where you make. And when the premiere starts, we see the kind of support you get till date, you did some now. Now you can get that same factory where you get Guinea, so and this country where they can give Boku young man in work. What next for you, and when do you expect to get this factory in open one?
To be honest, the factory will open in the next 1 week. And I try to make them so big that a big pass the one again as well. And now like what you say, we try we self and we only to wait for support the government and try to see how best we go encourage we company young people and for no say not to government go give employment. You can give self employment and be a better person. For example, me now na self-employed.
Yeah.
I'm happy, I'm okay. I not depend on government. So meaning you the Sierra Leonean as well out there, you self can be the same somebody. You okay, you life they go on well without government. And government not get that sufficient power for employ we the people in the street. Now only we go create the platform where we get now and one do the challenge. For example, like me, my initiative now just a start. This now a start. I get them, I want to do now all the district towns of this country.
Okay.
I want make sure say Sierra Leone get if you dey bow you want jazzy, you don't need for Camp Freetown. Look, get people in a bow we go produce for you. To Kenema, to Kailan, to Putloko. You understand? Let we try for empower we self because I see them like before they do this thing, I take a tour around West Africa. I get this initiative. Like Ivory Coast now, you notice Ivory Coast got over 2 million employees in the industrial sector. We're greater than the number we the government they employ. and that they make they happy. If you want to do something because you know the important, you they come open the factory in the country. So that they expand the people and not only knowledge, at the same time you they get empowerment, you they get job, you they get money, then you knowledge the wide. For example, the people we youth commissioner they explain so now, our youths are desperate. And if they use desperate measures, they even go overseas there. What are they going to do? You not get job, you not get trained skill. You go there, yes. There are people who don't spend 2 years there. But they're not getting that way fruitful till now. So this is a process where we all need to embark on and try to get this achievement together as a team.
Well, what thing come to mind when the Premier League for start to give the support? There are times in the past, past will go buy China or go even the Conakry and go buy to Guineans and the. But you thought and say, okay, like help. You give the Ministry of Sport and you give all the teams them. And now they self-made and support a Jazzy after you don't give them the sample. And they let them the quality okay to any kind of standard. What thing can you might not first anyway give the support?
Now like definitely what I tell you, my hobby in football, my daddy have been former footballer, turned coach. So it in me. And to be honest with you, the reality of it after the announcement of the able Minister of Sport now, we na Ibrahim Yelenke, we get the appointment to call me, and I've been desirably happy for help Sierra Leone in every way I can, and announcing our president in dream. So it was a pleasure for support the Premier League for Kickstart.
Now look at other things that we will do from this big factory where they help in the industrial sector, like having uniforms. There are times most of the big uniforms are the forces. Now other people in the concept, not much of a Sierra Leonean in get them. Are you want for lobby to the government? Okay, may they open this factory now. Don't spend over billions for opening the capital. I get plans from the provinces, but I need more contracts so I can employ more youth and open more factory. Are you to keep in touch with them?
To be honest with you, this is not a lecture we need for lobby. Natio they do tete-a-tete.
Okay.
We and them. It's gonna benefit us at the same time. It will benefit the government. For example, people they say the ground dry. We commission and I will be very happy for get 5,000 youth we get job to in commission. Now all what we try for do now and for create a platform, let Sierra Leoneans believe we can do it. As Sierra Leoneans we can do it, and we will force even the parliamentarians for understand. Like the last time I talked something. We get other people in our way very much talented. Like this close away, not a mid one. Now Sierra Leonean do this. Calon design, you get fashion one. But you know they even go to parliament, you see parliamentarians proudly wearing here. What are they showcasing? What are they celebrating? They get money from Sierra Leone. Let's promote our local content. You know, they don't make them act at the same time, they not implement them. Because if you want to implement them, you the authority, now you force they start with them. If you look me, I get one policy in me. For everything what they produce and let out, now me force they wear them. For every brand, now me force they wear them. Because I believe in what I do.
Now look at your quality. How you do forget material? There are times when they will tell you, say, what does Salomon they make them? Better not the day. I prefer go make in China, I go make on the side. Now look at your quality, Ibrahim.
I want add small thing to the quality.
Yeah.
You can never know somebody if you not give them the opportunity. To be honest with you, I come out Salon, I go Guinea. Guinea give me the opportunity based on my talent. For example, Orange Guinea na one point the people who make I reach this level where I reach today like today. They go give me more than 80,000 t-shirts for print a year. They will give me more than 60,000 Lacoste, more than 70,000 caps. As a local entrepreneur based there, based on what you do. So with that, you equip to yourself. For example, because of that today, I can travel to anywhere. They go order me fabric. I order the ink what they use. I make sure I get the most sophisticated instrument for use. But if you not get the capacity, you can't do it. So this now a clear picture say, give the people the opportunity. For example, I get one philosophy very good. Like Gento na one person I admire so much. Admire in a sense, Gento create a platform for Sierra Leoneans. When given the opportunity, he prove them to Sierra Leoneans. If we are given the opportunity, we have the talent, we have the know-how, we can do it.
I'll get more for it. But I'll bring in Commissioner. Commissioner, a quick one in line to it in Bakari and Ibrahim don't say. The enabling environment. In the past, you said now one person we made the Italian administration on party picking thing. How reliable, how free and fair this one are calling new direction there now. We will not say do the same thing with the NAPC government will do, with the party picking, and what be the benefit? People will get the idea, people will get the know-how, not get the support. I want to change this narrative this time around.
We campaign on their pattern of government. go out for can they back? No. Because if you can they back, after 10 years, they go out for pull we come on power. Because when you tell somebody say they do the right thing, where you come here for do the right thing. That is why if you see every achievement of His Excellency get for do Sierra Leone, when you say free education, we still say it's not targeting party. It's a platform for every Sierra Leonean. Now we talk about skills. In the aspect of them project here, we are just the outline about having 2,400. It's not only targeted per region. They cut across. When they watch you, as a commission, when they watch you say which party you come out. Young people. This not a way from all the opposition when they come to the platform and they tell you say the young people, now people away they watch for somebody for give them the opportunity. The loyalty is about who that give them the opportunity. These are young people. When you bring politics into young people activities, they spoil everything. You understand? If you watch the African Development Bank project, we target Freetown, we target Bo, we target Bombali, Makeni. You understand? Also, when we talk about this second project, will be just one for mention, where you say you will come back to me. Then they not about 2,400. In get for 4,000 youths there. And I will tell you, a day or two back, the European Union had been in 98.1. He pronounced on that the Youth Commission, together with NAO, a responsible organization with the support of European Union, they are awarding a project to get for benefit 4,000 young people.
But as of now, we don't get the project in name and the target. Which we need, because there are times now which the young people need now for giving.
It's employment.
Okay.
I'll tell you. First of all, the aspect of the job problem, the job opportunity, the job unemployment rate we talk about, we get for actually sit down and watch. We talk about we not get job, we not get job, we not get job. I just mentioned about the aspect of skills. If you go on a street here and along the street, young people the way sit down, they don't use to the pattern way we always they tell them now we don't care, so not to that pattern they we want. Not to that pattern, not to the kind of politician maybe because I know they want I go on a street, I go on a stadium, they say, Brian, you body argue. No, I have to ask you what thing you want for do to your life. What you want for they will bring for you as empowerment. This na in there for what at you understand? When we be the plan, we not only plan for ourselves, we engage in. I'll be tell you say most of the Fridays we go around now the streets, now the wisdom streets, we engage in. What you now for do? You understand? So again, after you don't think about the skills we don't get, you also forget for target the job market. You understand the job market. When we done the last year engagement, we get a couple of projects. This one aspect where I just explained the aspect we get for do European Union supporting us, and we just wrap them out. We get for do this year, and we start out with the Liberia. Bandajuma highway, you not forgetting a CSC the Dua, you understand? That is about 100-kilometer road where the European Union support the government of Sierra Leone in making sure we construct that road. But don't forget say we always grumble. CSC where then they come, now then people then they out, now foreigners then they out. We people don't get skills. So what we don't do, we don't decide for engagement. Now what will they do? We'll let young people them start for learning skills and get the employment needed. So now we target 4,000 people. We're not only for go employed, but they learn the skills in terms of steel bending, you understand, masoning, that floor, maintenance of road actually we don't construct. So we then they train them and get the employment. We are in consultation with CSC where the European Union for support this project and get 4,000.
It's not that they import the workers.
Import the workers. So I'll tell you, by the end of the year. We don't find out. So we don't equip to young people.
So by the end of the year, you promise to go change the word from the ground right to the ground down. So
I will tell you that man way they play that stadium now, then buy some man 20 million, 30 million, 40 million.
Yeah,
that's not because His Excellency bring football back in this country. The man way they play that stadium, so you know they tell you the ground dry.
People believe say una always football with one. I want to go point out past any other thing we don't do. Say the 1 year.
I will tell you. I make mention of AFAF.
Yeah.
In the commission, we partner with some local organizations as James Foundation for support women then here and there. You understand? To support young people their innovation, for go overseas, for go build up the talent to then get for connect out there. Then half thing in months. Now they talk about skills, about 2,400, 4,000 young people then getting skills and getting employed. After that day, Saturday, I didn't bombard.
You never say we don't sing. I must say how they can announce the shows with the work they come. We not go expect them to inside this.
No, this is not to plan it. This is not to add them. Not forget say we get but we have a president where in action they follow in war, not to media name. So I don't call and talk and look. I bring this, I do this, I do am. So if me where you appoint some side, you don't expect me for like sit down here. I begin talk. President want result. If I come and not get a result, what did happen? Now result man. So that not just aspect of me mentioning thousands of young people and benefiting. But that bring something very interesting. We're not only skills and entrepreneurship. We don't realize, we don't sit down months with a plan. How would they solve this problem? Saturday, I go to Bombali district. I visit vast land. You understand? Over 30, 40, 50 hectares of land. Nothing already. Then I realize, when people then they sit down at all yard and they say the ground dry. How do we solve this problem? Skills, entrepreneurship, not good enough. What will the commission do decide? We are going into agriculture. We target about 100 hectares of land.
So then go
in rice production. Okay. We go there Saturday, we see the land. Wednesday back, I come here, I go na Banti Chiefdom, you understand? Fullerton to be specific. The community people that we don't engage them, they're willing for give. We not only engage them, you know to tell them, we make them realize say the young people them. Instead of you go begin to sit down by Okada, they go you risk your life, you go for them tomorrow, you go broke your foot. Law makes the agriculture feel attractive to the young people. That is what we want to do as a commission. So imagine we go on the inside and we blast 30, 40 hectares of land with rice production. And now the young people that are the village day, now they will get for use. You understand? Now they will get for give employment for make sure say
they come to the benefit and they say I will let you there and come with Bakar again. Bakar to the 2019 competition. When we expect for Leon get the audition, when they start, and one for the money available. There are times when they will tell you say the start price, but I don't start price not in day. You know, there are times when we say the winner be a winner more. You know, so now would they on your own part, how credible the 20 million Galade? What are we more need for now as a public?
Well, actually, the 20 million in day from the Bakar gaming movement, just like I tell you the other day on the ear, we get the 20 million, and that's we put for the gamer. So any other additional prize, we get 20. So we get 20 million for the winner, 10 million for the runners up. We are the second man. We get other prizes there we can for the other.
Understand? So we put 5 million for the woman.
Yes, the gender change. Okay. And you know, so this gaming sector we get the female, just like how the football they go around the world, woman and man. So we get gamers that we are female as well. So we give them the chance and the platform for them they can showcase, and then form will be free for them. 5 million for the winner, 2 million just like the first one for the man them. So that's what we do. Don't the man them, the forms then go out. We will announce the price for the forms. Then will know all necessary information through radio, TV, and this game here. So we done with partners there. They try for set this game here for Lego be a live coverage where each and every Sierra Leonean go then host. They watch a Sierra Leonean border where they showcase them platform.
When I get the start price and everything, what team on need now? The government there, the private sector they. Now there are two students at the studio, so they will pass you message. When the private sector and that's from the government now. What team on need for make sure say this game come into reality more and more, and Boku young people can benefit from the Bakar video gaming competition.
Well, just so we need partners, we need sponsors, just like my brother, the way they do this Jazzy. And the gamers then they get for be full uniform of Jazzy. So it's a good stepping stone for Bakar. We get on the youth commissioner at least instead of if you don't hear or you know the ever at the first you don't hear this now we now Bakar.
Continue for playing.
Fine, thank you.
Because I've been a player before.
Fine, thank you. We don't come for change the concepts, and just like what I tell you, this now all over the country. We do audition forms to get for be all over. For Bibo, Makini.
So how soon would you expect to get the forms then?
Well, very soon, because we just like what I say, we deal with partners, we try for strategy. You know the month of Ramadan and Nations Cup now next month. So within this month to next month, forms they come out. So we not get right date, but they go hear the announcements. One try for pull forms them.
But they just show you 20 million in a bank they sleep already.
In the already,
They
wait for the game, and not only the 20 million. This
the runners up, the woman, they own money all day.
yes, every day, all day. This now a platform for show your talent and for let you get the opportunity for go represent your country by international game. We get for come up next year. Next year we get a massive big international competition within the Africa region. We get forget the international platform, but this within the Africa region we get 8 countries first. We get for another 8 additional countries. We get for battle for a big star prize. When you think about think about 100,000 and above, you understand. So but basically we are concentrating on this one way we do not.
But the country gets used to it.
Yes, and then we get we get represented.
People will go play for you. I'm coming back to you, Kape, before we go for a break. In line of your next moves, now you are hoping this other big coming next than 1 week. But mindset, attitude don't be most of we youth and we own problem. There are times to come say okay, but when you give you work, the laggard business for which is very difficult. The Mamikoka self they affect we. You know how you ready for Larry Salono can frustrate the sweet game you don't get. Guinea don't go bill for you. At least God don't go bless you. You don't come back home for Kangi. How sustainable is there for people you know the tongue right now?
Of course, Nalekuti say, I don't do them a lot. I don't see the loopholes in this thing what they do. Now I make sure say you they get 15 when are qualified people staffs. We do everything. So the 20 in opportunity they get for come get themselves something upstairs. So if then joke, no mean say the job they team up. The job they continue. Because the 15 are qualified. And they are based, their salary based on what they do. Nobody not get fixed salary. Now based on what you do, because in fact all over the world that's the way, the best way to get production na that way. By pieces. You want 10 million, do the number of pieces where they earn you 10 million. That's your salary. You want 50 million a month, do the thing where they earn you 50 million. That's it.
So I get for us and for take this opportunity for come close to Jamo Limited and can benefit.
Now like what I tell you, Sierra Leoneans just need for land say when given the opportunity, grab them. I was given the opportunity by my father, I grabbed it. Today, I'm not going to say I'm okay, but I'm happy. Life is about happiness. And a young man like me for just can set up a company as big as that kind, now inspiration to other Sierra Leoneans. Means another Sierra Leonean can do it.
I'm not saying you don't want to disclose how much you don't spend, but
No, definitely.
Yeah, but for the benefit of viewers, approximately, you know, there are times where you can sign plan on disclose approximately. When they get you go in now, you don't spend so copy.
$1,000.
I'm not saying anyway ahead of that. So what next? You expect to win the national contract them because you don't get the sporting club already. Anytime we get the volleyball, the basketball, the football, any plans for you say you lobby again. It's about time and give you so you say go help the country.
To be honest with you, like you count one who is a national team. God make we youth commissioner there. I want to say this very clear. From where I get sense in Sierra Leonean football, now one great sponsorship we don't ever get. That was the time I was a kid, Justice Tola Thompson in then regime. When we been seeing Reebok, there was Reebok, it was handbags and all the rest of it. All the other sponsors are not sponsors, these are partners, affiliated partners with the federation. Because a kid sponsor only takes after match I need the jersey. It's wrong. That's no sponsor. But for me, as a Sierra Leonean, we get other partners are willing to give Sierra Leone what in the return. For example, every player they play with 2 jerseys. After the match, it's yours. The same jersey, the same player, they get tracksuit, they get training kit, they get casual care kit, they get hotel kit, they get cap, they get sneakers, they get slippers, they get traveling bag, they get popo bag. At the same time, the team they get who side they able get them supporters jersey for go support the national team. We've never been at this country. I promise His Excellency say I dey provide that for Sierra Leone, and I stand by my word. I promise and I go do.
Elimna Iwem Jalo on the call and Kape, and it gets the Jamo Limited. When the Premier started to supply all the teams, then team jersey as well as supporter jersey, and it's still a do one. And they launch in coming in the country for the very first time, any week from now. And I still also get Baka. We come off from the video game in Emerson Kamara. We're the deputy youth. Can we go for a quick break? When I come right back, we'll carry out the program. This is a youth encounter. They come to you live on the Star TV on Channel 21. And every Friday from 5 to 6. And the broadcast they come to you every Sunday from 5 to 6 again. A quick break and we'll come right back and carry out the encounter live here on Star TV on Channel 21.
I wrote for my country. Listen. It's not a time we all come together. Forgive ourselves, learn from we mistakes. Let we grab and go before now. Yeah. Backward never with peace and one word. Let we come and build we country solo. Sweet with solo. Solo people, this not the same before. Embrace we self, make we not look back, but make we look forward for a better future. Forgive your brother, waiting even don't do you. Forgive your sister, waiting even don't do you. Make we not turn back for bad and make they go back. Make we not revenge and make they go round and round. Solo people, do ya we they beg you. You wouldn't cut your hand, do ya usher. We will lost property, do ya we they beg you. This not the time we for turn back to Papa God. This not the time we for turn back to Papa God. Yeah. Oh, solo people, we to beg you. Solo, sweet solo. Yeah, come on. Solo, sweet solo. Salon people make a little zeba. O salon people make a you nada. O salon people make a little zeba. O salon people make a you nada. This is not a time we for turn away from all the bad stuff. This is not this country, yeah. This is not a time we for embrace zeba. Lasting peace, not this country, yeah. So salon people make a little zeba. O salon people make a you nada. O salon people make a little zeba. O salon people make a you nada.
Plenty thank you to Mosby, where we don't stand by we, sweet salon for give body water inside the encounter. And we'll carry on for Sarah Madam Karim to all we viewers them in and out of the country. It's a youth encounter. It comes to you live on Star TV on Channel 21. I don't get now the studios, Mariama Juma Ba, and they come here from Challenge Youth Developmental Program for Canterbury, but the next coming program they intend for do. They don't support the youth sector with different programs them for mentorship and all. And I get 3 different activities, but they have, I can tell you about one winner, one of the major one, when we start very soon. Mariama, thank you for getting you inside the encounter, and we'll say Ramadan Karim to you and the rest of the organization.
And to you, sir.
Una day about forget another big project as part of una roll-up activities. What is it about, and how do you think will benefit?
As we all know, Charlie's Youth Developmental Program, a youth-led organization where they support the youth between the age from 11 to 35 years of age. And to plan for Camry June 15, that day we plan for launch with program where program the focus on education and entrepreneurship and mentorship program as well. And we plan for take them one after the other. We also include psychosocial support inside it. We plan for take on one after the other. For now, we decide for take on the psychosocial program and psychosocial support, sorry. Because as we all know, His Excellency the launch education, free quality education, and we also plan for buttress inside it as in the psychosocial aspect. Because we get a picking there where they go school where they know waiting and they learn. We the things they like then stupid, they don't know waiting and they do, then just dumb. Where they are not dumb, then just they go through depression and sometimes they go through environmental problems. So we come up with this idea for fishing out them and see how best we can able to help them as inside the mentorship program and career guidance.
This first one on the round 19 for reach out when I get selected schools, there are times where mostly we project like this can and the capital number the benefit of when I free term. You know, the provinces, they hardly get the opportunity. How do I intend for get the beneficiaries then from this project?
We don't do at first. We don't do to 40 schools that will be based in the east, where Methodist Boys High School and the Ahmadiyya Secondary School, where they're not to be exception, and we do a good mentorship programs on like when not teach them at school is like teenage pregnancy and corruption and early child marriage. We'll be do them things them yeah so and we plan for come up with a look inside 8 schools and 4 communities them, and we are in you Ambassador Bash not gonna be an exception. You will be also be the mentorship influencers them to people them where would they come up with Fabian's will and would they come up with some former housemates them for let them see how best they could mentor them people them so
how best the message you don't go talking about June 15 or get a big launch of one 3 pilot projects for this year, but one way don't take we mind now this psychosocial aspect we as you say most people depressed. Man will say then it's gone to man as well as woman, the world just don't come on. How would I intend for target and get a successful result?
We go make we say we plan to do school to school as in we allocate 8 schools and 4 communities them. Like we don't put things them in place for how best we can able to see. Just like I say, last year we focused on the east. This year so we plan for focus on the west and see the schools them where we go fishing out and see how best we can able help them people in there.
I'll bring him back in Mariam Juma Bar from Charles Youth Developmental Program. Just come with Commissioner. Commissioner, any moment now with a wrap up. How accessible will it be? There are times when young people get fine idea and you need to see the commissioner, you need to see the minister and all. But the protocol can, to an extent, can tell you, say, man, the way they serve we, now they can't deal with people only get back to now. With all them fine projects here, how accessible will it be?
We reach out. Don't forget, say, the commission, they always encourage local organization for register with we because Salon big and that is why a whole lot of the time we watch for serious local based organization for implement some of them projects here. I'll tell you we just want always for take the lead. As I mentioned just now the aspect of my visitation to Bombali district so Saturday and Friday and Saturday and Wednesday we just pass so we they take the lead because we want to make a change. You represent the young people, we represent the young people in the commission, they lead the young people, and so what we don't decide for doing that then local organization they will register with we and we also encourage other ones there for register with we. You understand? We'll see wherein we go engage the Ministry of Agriculture because we've been there with them yesterday and we also get for engage them on Monday. Then they go make the seats them available to we the champion this one because at the end of the day let make one basic analysis we me and somebody we will discuss about paper production. You understand? Like 3 hectares, 4 hectares of land. Just imagine paper price, the bag of paper price, it can around between 800 to 500,000. You understand? Now imagine you get 3 hectares or 5 hectares of paper. How many bags then they will give you? You get 200, 300 bags. Minimum of 500,000. You produce that one day. You need for go to office for go sit down there? No. So what we don't decide for do, now that we don't do all them engagement and all the analysis and we go now the bush and target rice production, 100 hectares. Now the bad under the commission only. When we don't do that one as a start, the next step now for make sure say community-based organizations up country. We get a whole lot of city jam-packed and they land and they under. Then they waste. We they go there now and start the ball rolling. We engage them communities based organization.
And if man say benefits on it, they don't get
Trust
money.
me, if we produce that kind of rest, then
people go return back and
then they
go
return back na bush and go make use of the bush instead of you sit down na
We don't mind them
the
with
long
the
bench,
people
na
in
the long
December.
bench, and they say the ground dry. The ground is soak for you waiting at the bench. You get the opportunities. We dey provide the opportunities for the young people with skills. We dey lead them into entrepreneurship. We dey lead them into agriculture. Let them go back.
Quick one before you go, Commissioner. When do you expect to get the youth empowerment from the youth basket? I don't keep on asking you this. I'd ask the president. I'd ask the minister of youth. I'd ask everybody in the youth sector. When do they get the youth empowerment from?
What we dey push for? We will make sure we push for immediately na the aspect of inter-ministerial consultation.
Okay.
You understand? Once we get down there with president, make them realize say each ministry, trust me, between me and you know, say a whole lot of other parastatals ministries then get youth component support
Okay.
they create that kind more impact. We dey as a sector.
So in a quick one, you back not get the answer just like the people who had asked before.
I'll tell you, just imagine president promised that one day this year.
Yeah.
You understand? And law not forget say last year he talked about free education, it happened. So if he promised youth basket fund this year, it happened. I will tell you that day. Because everybody knows say when he talk, he delivers.
And when you get the leave for happen, Allah reach to una back and ask una why.
In fact, our responsibility for make sure we remind president. No, not our responsibility that one day. We not you don't need for let we sit down with. You understand? We want it done. Would they go down the bush now? By the time would they implement all them projects, skills them begin go, youth them begin engage. What will go for as a sector?
Because we don't think disconnect of youth money where one person will hit 11 million euro and 1 grand on youth and the name of youth. But if we get this youth empowerment from this basket, we don't say money on one side, anybody we need. We don't go cut for an EPAM. Let's survive.
President promised one within
the single treasury account.
Treasury account also.
Okay.
He work also. Now we don't see we say the NRA they generate so much income that at the end of the day, they get salary paid every month. The lecturers that will be in a day for 3, 4 hours and color. You don't tell them now say we'll have lecturers being paid by government now. It will happen just now. So if that problem we've been there over the years, we it lead to an audit of just 4 departments for just few years, we know what's missing. Not to that kind of government.
So people are only word of message to even you company people in our government and the youth as a whole.
Like we make yourself available to the people of this nation because we responsibility we then give way for serve this nation now for serve the people. But we also get few challenge not to on our side the aspect of the young people because trust me a whole lot of young people don't feel convenient for sit down and have up say then they give me money, brah. What if they happy? You get 50,000. That 50,000, the message to another. That 50,000, then give them 10. What did they do in their life? No, they tell them this one. We own system, not that system. If you expect say you the Allah say the ground dry because you expect say first 10 you will see man come and give you 500,000, 1 million. We are not here for that. We are here to empower the young people. So I can understand because man cannot them not they use
so
for the large.
You only prove right now so you man money and the gun.
What I get for proof now the opportunity for proof today. The opportunity. And they go na bush now, the commission they go na bush now. For you understand? Okay. For go blast target of 100 hectares of land for produce less. Just imagine how much then they go feed the village around here. You understand? So they provide that platform there.
Okay.
Let young man come as a group, as a community-based organization. We can register with we. Would they engage the Ministry of Agriculture for provide the seeds? Okay. You understand? I'll tell you when that person engage me about paper production, but trust me, this year they don't. They go into paper production because I don't want to sit down at that side and rely on government money when they pay me per month. You understand? I want to help people, and I don't go down with just time salary. You understand? I want to lead them. I don't forget extra.
Emerson Kamara, thank you for joining me. In the name of Emerson Kamara and the Deputy Commissioner will tell you about the activity and the 2019 plan. Back I will come over to you again as a way of wrapping up, putting will be closing message, and also somebody will contact you about partnership or give you any kind of support.
Well, anybody who want contact we, you will go on the Facebook page, you drop your message, which is Baka Video Gaming Competition SL. because now we not getting the number we will gear out because of certain reason. We get the office, we are 5 Ross Road. You can reach it again and drop any information and ask any information we were asked. And then there is a platform when we open for each and every sponsor. You are welcome, and this now for Empower. So Mr. Youth Minister, if I can show you, see, we play to empower, just like what the commissioner just say. So maybe I can show you down there. So we are here to empower in the youth. That's why we play for empower. We are not play for idleness. We are not play to sit back. We play to empower. So we are here for good, and we are ready to do something bigger. And Sierra Leonean, we are super talented, super talented. Soon as when the competition get for starts, you see where we go from there. You get for sit down and you host, you enjoy Sierra Leonean, where they showcase their talent, where you sit down back, where you watch the international competition, how they go, then you will compare to your own standard.
Thank you for getting in Abubakar Kamara, and I see you for Baka video game competition. Come over to you, Ibrahim, and also we'll wrap up with Mariama. Ibrahim, we're going to be closing. That's somebody will keep you in touch in case you want for them to do Jazzy Forum, you want for them to do uniforms. A lot of things the way the company they start for doing now, not all in Conakry again.
Yeah, of course. Now, what I tell you, administratively, we will make everybody get the contact of the address, and we get a complete setup. The factory, the official sector day, and we make sure say we support every Sierra Leonean in any what they do. Like Baka, one come to Baka 1 minute. Like almost competitors you they expect say una go use for this competition.
It for be 100 and something because each console na 64 player be partake.
So
another
64
console, yes, so it will be about
124.
Yes.
No problem. I promise back I'll provide 150 jerseys for the competition.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Congratulations.
And secondly, God make me youth commissioner there. I will go to my office this week and make sure say me and him go to His Excellency. I go pledge what I want to do for this country to His Excellency. Let people know say I serious about what I want to do. By the end of 5 years, I make sure say every single district town in this country they get factory.
Congratulations, Ibrahim. So meanwhile, also somebody go keep in touch on social media. You get a contact number now you want to share?
No, like what I say. I know one day that side where I want to play friendly relationship. I want to do them official. So I go bring them to notice the contact person and who that they go deal with administratively. Because if I look my own relationship, I go employ everybody in Sierra Leone.
Yeah, because of the old time.
Yeah.
Thank you for January. And recover to Mariama will go out. Somebody will keep on our organization in touch, and when this whole launching will start, who's going to go do?
We get a Facebook page, we're in our Charlie's Youth Developmental Program, and we also get email, we're in our www.charlies@gmail.com, and we also get on Instagram, we're in our Charlie's Salon. And they come up with this program July 15, and we not get it a particular place for Duam, but we know say we don't get this date and we want for Duam. And that's it.
It will be on the psychosocial later now,
Yeah,
mentorship, the education, then will come later. After we do the official
we
launching.
get the psychosocial, we get electronics learning, and we get the mentorship, and we also get the I just don't forget then third and the first now that we focus on now, but we put more effort in the one when at the psychosocial support.
Okay. Well, now so we're going to encounter for today. But thank you to my guests, them, to Emerson Kamara, the Deputy Youth Commissioner, the National Youth Commission, to Abubakar Kamara, we now the Silver Baka video gaming competition, and also to Mariama Juma Ba, we come over from Charlie's Youth Developmental Program, and to Ibrahim Jalou called Kape from Jamo Limited. We don't provide jazz and other things in for you all. So the rest of the production team, we don't put the material in together and don't help me behind the control. They don't be very instrumental. Without them, you don't get a good program on TV because now then they control everything. So the one that you watch, we on Facebook Live, on Star TV Live. Thank you to the one that you watch online. Keep watching Star TV on Channel 21. And we create we don't tell you say the cheap we make law, we are take. I don't be on a presenter, Mohamed Basiru Tata, and keep watching Star TV on Channel 21 till I come again on next week for another edition. Care of watch Star TV on Channel 21 because now the nation's pride.
Sierra Leone's ever-growing youthful population still continues to grapple with high rates of unemployment and other challenges. Despite the enormous challenges, young people are still working on realizing their potential. With Emerging Enterprise.
I want him to pay for all the sufferings that I'm going through in that forest.
Violence among young people has become a serious security threat and concern for the government.
Well, Director Moses, are you not a barrister? You're a barrister because your bar association to prevent. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to AEN All Entertainment Network. I want you to know that AEN is a platform that is created to boost the entertainment industry here in Sierra Leone, being it the movie side or the music sector, fashion, comedy, and we also have gist and gossip and the mic check segment all in this program. And don't forget that you have the opportunity to send your comments and how you feel about the program to the WhatsApp number 077-590-865. This program comes up every Friday 6 to 7 p.m. and it repeats every Sunday 12 to 1 a.m. right here at Star TV Channel 21. And I'm your host Nakama Slingo Kamara. My question for today is, it says, the strangest thing you have ever eaten. What is the strangest thing you have ever eaten? On the show today, I'm with the artist manager from the Big Combo Street Kids, Mr. Abdul Karim Kamara, aka Slim Royce, and Mr. Kekura S. Fofana, aka Director SK from the Excel Movie World. The Big Combo Street Kids is a musical group and they are young from the ghetto, and they also believe that they can transform lives, especially youth, through music. They preach against violence and urge the youth to hustle for their living because they believe that nothing comes easy in life. I will start with you, Mr. Royce. How long on this organization, if I may say, it don't start?
Okay, once more. Good evening, viewers. Good evening, everybody who follow the program. Well, once again, I'm Abdul Karim Kamara, also known as Slim Royce. I'm the artist manager under BKSK. Yes, mainly this question we ask me, like, how long I done day under this BK, how long I do this thing. Well, I go say it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. I'll be on this. I get the dream from a very tender age. I get me one to artist them while they work with. You know, my brothers them. We all start this thing together. So like the BK, the dream, it come towards promoting artists, promoting the black culture, advocating for the street kids, and reporting within that happen on the street. You understand? So like, but mainly what so now we can discuss about this BK, some of we goals them, we objectives them, and mainly also we new video with the live right now with the play. Right. So like now more for.
So like the group, what in there for? Is it for upcoming artists or artists that we don't make them also to be part of the group?
Yes. The group we do with upcoming artists them, we do it also back artists them also we don't make them also already. But currently the two artists them right now I work with right now. I work with Counting Plus and Sammy Barras. Yes. Then the legal artists right now with the under Big Combo Street Kids, the record label of itself.
So financially, how you cope? You get any sponsors?
Yes. Right now, we get 1-2 aid them from 1-2 people them. Like for say the finance not there like on point right now with me, but we get 1-2 people with the help. Like we look out for right now a CEO, a chief executive officer. We will be like a general manager for oversee a project then. But for right now, we fight them small small too. We only to weigh them. We only to weigh. We boost things up. But for right now, mainly I'm making push the project then. I mean, they in charge of the project right now. So that's yes.
So waiting on some of the criteria the way artists forget before you be part of this group.
Well, the main number one thing for us, you get for be lyrically inclined for us. You get for be good. You get forget that thing. You get forget that artistic thing in you for deliver. Number one. Then one the other thing you get for able for match up to the objective. Then as we say, we advocate for the street kid. Then we report within that on the street. So you forget all lengthening and then in you for deliver.
Okay.
Yes, because as most of the artists them get experience from that.
Okay.
County Plus, Sammy Badass, County
Okay.
Plus.
I will come to you back shortly. Like I'm quickly to Director SK. I understand say you don't premiere this particular movie we try for market right now. We titled Munda the Poor Boy.
Yeah.
So like how the premiere will be look like, how fans them or Sierra Leoneans them they really take up with that.
Munda the Poor Boy, and first of all, I want to say good day to everybody and listeners. You know, we don't premiere this movie in 2016.
Okay, 2016.
2016, yes, by them.
So why so long the range?
I've been work with a manager. We travel to Ghana, we go study. So like I cannot be one do anything without time.
Okay.
Yes, because every day we will take them to one Nigeria fellow for market, but we don't meet up the price because if you think about how we pay the cameraman.
So you mean you pay the marketer?
No, well, sometimes
or so buy the bank.
Now so they do. Now you they pay marketers, I can say, in the sense we don't want you want to let them market for you.
You pay them extra.
You pay them force. You give them money. They will say one print posters. Maybe they will say count 1 million, 2 million. I mean, if the guy you pay them money, they go print for you posters, Nigeria or whatsoever outside they want go. Then where they don't do the printing and the rest of it, where they counter now, then give you back for wholesale. Okay. And at the end of the day, they make money pass you.
Okay.
Right? So like I look and say we don't do a very good movie. And the very day we are launching this movie, and it'll be April 8th. People that appreciate them so much. Now the movie this way, people then watch. Someone say ever since they watch Stallone film, like best movie ever.
Wow, me say we look for watching.
Sure, right? So that day, we launch. The launch will be grateful anyway, be successful, and I tell God thank you because people then turn up and then show me that love. So I'll be happy for that.
Okay, so in nutshell, because if I still explain right now, we go watch the movie now right away. I just want to let you explain to family the storyline within the movie they try for portray.
And the movie they actually talk about poverty and riches.
Okay.
Right? Because if you look at the chief inside, whatever you think about Montama forget, in that the whole small village, he gets her. And you look at the other character, Muda, you know, get nothing.
Okay.
Right? So like, you know, woman then get funny way for like something. But because of Muda and I hard working somebody, so like he can't see the princess can't see Muda, he go for like say he wants Muda. But in that he be actually be there against that because of the status. They compare Muda in status and the Peking status. So thing not be easy for the two parties. They reach a time where the Peking go out of fans.
Okay.
Say this na my happiness. Papa, you know we will stop me.
Okay.
So you know be actually easy.
Well, you go stop on there because if you want to know the ending part of this movie, you will go and buy a copy for just 10,000 yuan. Very cheap.
Yes.
So just one copy.
Yes,
right?
10,000 cents.
You can buy a Siswali and boost them up. And what you want to ask the casting, because you know say casting can bring down some movies down. The story can fine, but maybe the way you go do your casting, because I don't see one film where about 10 people they watch them, somebody will say, hey boy, this name for don't be the chief. This name for, you know, viewers they even then they do the casting for you, the directors. I want to know how you manage to do your casting.
One thing about me, before I do casting, I can know what I do. And when you watch the movie, you're gonna see this casting very much okay. The only two people they watch the movie and see, they will say, Muda no fine. Then are the only comments people they give. But in terms of casting, I know say I'm good. Okay. But that side, I know what I can do. Would that fit 9 feet? And I know it takes more picking to an mama. Because most of we salon films the way we watch now, this they disturb we. Yeah. So like I get the idea they say put the person at the right person at the right place. So that's why I do me cast, and me casting very much okay. We used to watch the movie, and you will know see us Mudadi Pobo and very good stuff.
Okay, that's our guest for today, and we're going for a short music break, and we'll be right back.
Don't say with me, I don't see you waiting on neck. It don't say I want talk destiny, they choke me in my neck. See girl, I got a confession. Now you know me obsession. Baby girl, I got a confession. You they take away me attention, oh. You sabi dance, you sabi dance, you sabi dance, bad pass anybody. Your body bad, baby come put your body on me. Quality, yeah, yeah. Your body now quality, yeah, yeah. Gravity, yeah, yeah. It dey draw me like gravity. So baby, dance for me. Make your body go left and right. Send me money, oh, don't buy you. Girl, you know you got a baddest thing, yeah. So listen when me tell you, dance for me. Make your body go left and right. Send me money, oh, don't buy you. Girl, you know you got a baddest thing, yeah. But you see me the chillin' now, the corner me, I did by me observation. If you see me the talk to you, body me, I did by investigation. I want to know you more. I want to see.
Well, now